Okay.
Okay, here we go. We got we're gonna make a what we call double chocolate fudge brownie. Raw. Double chocolate fudge brownie. So I'm just gonna read off the ingredients here. You wanna take note? Cacao nibs. I'm not gonna read them. Change your mind. But you can talk about them as you put them in. What do you want me to do? Take the camera and just start going.
Okay.
Okay. Finn's gonna make the. Say hi.
Hi.
Okay. Now, what are you doing first?
Okay, so I always start with the chocolate because that's the most important ingredient.
Okay.
In a brownie.
So you're using cacao powder, right?
Yeah, cacao powder. The thing is, I don't really have the amount of ingredients.
You're gonna wing it, right?
I wing it every single time. You just have to. This sounds really funny, but
corny.
Yeah, you totally have to connect to the cacao energy, which is like the heart-centered energy, and you connect it with your own heart, and through that you can feel how much chocolate you need, or your body needs, or other people's body needs. You just totally use your intuition stuff.
And you can taste it too.
Oh yeah. Well, no, the tasting is usually the honey part or the agave part.
Oh, okay.
So this is like 2/3 of a cup, and I'm actually not going to use 2/3 of a cup. I'm using probably half of 2/3 of a cup. So how much would that be? Half of 2/3.
Close. That looks like about a third.
Okay, a third. So I'll just start with that.
Okay.
And like I said, just wing it for everything.
So there's the cacao powder in the bowl there.
Yeah.
Okay. Lovely.
Now the bee pollen.
Cacao powder in the bowl. Bee pollen.
There's probably going to be how many of us eating this? Not all of us, maybe.
2.5.
2.5. So
if we share, there'll be another half person will get one.
And plus, I'd say I wouldn't go more than 2.
So you're putting bee pollen in there?
Yeah. Just to give it the health benefit.
So
I mean, you get the health benefit with everything else, but it's like an added boost.
Now, bee pollen is one of those awesome bee products, right?
Yes. Super food.
Cool. Okay.
Now, personally, I always like to put sea salt in with all of everything we make that has chocolate. I just think that it makes the flavor of the chocolate so much better with salt. So I'm just going to put in probably 1/4 of a teaspoon.
Okay, that sounds good. I noticed that, yeah, when you do make the chocolate desserts, it's a little salty, and it's actually, it's not like it's like, oh, this is salty. It's actually, it's like kind of nice. So
yeah,
I'll put that back for you.
It's an added flavor that is just great. Okay, so I'm just going to throw in cacao nibs.
Cacao nibs, more cacao.
Yeah, you want the crunchiness in the brownie. So probably like a small handful, because we're not going to eat too much, so.
Okay. There's the cacao nibs in there, on top of the bee pollen, on top of the cacao powder. Oh, okay.
Okay, so.
Now this next ingredient is a good one right here. Coconut butter.
So the coconut butter is for the texture. You want it to be a little bit thicker, a little bit kind of firmer, so I'm going to put in 6 spoons like this, and I'm going to do 2 of those.
Okay. So you got a couple of those going in there. Lovely.
Okay, and then I'm going to put in coconut oil.
Okay. Woo?
So,
Coconut oil?
Yeah. Just so it solidifies in the fridge, because we're also going to put hot tea on here, or warm tea on here, to kind of melt it, and then get it into more liquid state, and then so it can solidify the brownie in the fridge.
Do you want me to get the tea ready?
Yes. I think we're going to use 1/4 of a cup.
1/4 of a cup. How about a ladle full?
Yeah, that would work.
Okay. Do you want it right now?
Yeah, you can put it in right now.
Here's a glimpse of our tea here. What's in here, Sin? Reishi, obviously.
Yeah, there was goji.
No goji's.
Oh, there's no goji's.
A lot of reishi though.
Yeah, mostly reishi, chocolate. I think I put ginkgo leaf. But that's warm, right?
Yes. Fairly warm still. Okay, we don't need that strainer thing.
Oh yeah.
Here, let's just use this one. Do you want to hold that for me, and then I'll...
Okay.
So, one thing of these full, you're saying?
Yeah, but like one thing fully full, so 2 of those.
Okay, 2 of these, okay.
Do you want me to do it?
I got it.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
Is that enough?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, right on.
What else we have? Okay, last would just be, we just have to add the sweetener. So we're using...
Now, are you going to put almond butter in that one? A little bit or no?
Yeah, we can do a little bit.
Okay.
So do you want to grab it?
I'll grab it.
Okay. I'll just wait.
So you put in honey?
Yep.
Okay. I can video the tape at the same time.
Okay. For this type of recipe, you would probably be better off to use a liquid form of honey.
But make sure it's raw, right?
Of course, the best honey that you can get.
Because what happens if it's not raw? It's heated, right? Pasteurized means...
It's heated, yeah. So make sure it's unpasteurized.
It's treated with heat. Now, one way to check to make sure is that it crystallizes, right?
Yep.
And
then you can see that on the bottom. Yeah, on the bottom. You can kind of tell.
Yeah, I can. I don't know if the camera can, but
yeah.
That's not our fault.
So total there are 3 of these going in here.
So kind of like big teaspoons going in there.
Yeah.
Because I mean, you did put a lot of cacao powder in there, right?
Right.
So got to make sure it balances out.
And I mean, some people like it sweeter, some people like it more kind of a cacao taste to it. I personally have a harder time handling the cacao taste.
Not me.
Without the sweetener. Although my taste will evolve at some point in my life, but not right now.
Okay, how much almond butter are you going to put in?
I'm not going to put a lot, just because we've been eating a lot of nuts. And, I mean, they're the good fats, they're full of minerals and vitamins.
Careful with that spoon, hon.
Everything else, the good thing with that is they also contain a lot of calories.
Right.
I don't want to overdo it.
Especially because this is dessert after dinner.
Yeah, and especially because it's past our eating stop time for optimal digestion. So I'll just do 2, because I'm sure you're going to eat most of this anyway.
Okay. And so that's pretty much it, right?
Yeah, it's just mixing it all up, which is going to take a little bit, and then putting it in the fridge until it solidifies, and then you're ready to go. See, the tea really helps to make it
liquefied, kind of?
Yeah, totally, because you want it to be liquefied so it can...
Well, especially with the honey, it's really sticky, and you got the butter in there, so...
Yeah, the butter
you gotta kind of mix it up
main
nicely.
Reason why you want it liquefied.
Oh yeah, it's starting to look like chocolate now. So now, once this is all mixed up, what are you going to do with it?
I'm going to put it in the fridge.
So like in a bowl or something, or?
Yeah, let me see.
Just worry about it after, because we got...
You know, use your cookware for your raw recipes, because if you already have it, you might as well.
Okay, So that's pretty much ready to go, right?
I need to mix it a little bit more, but pretty much, yeah.
Okay. Well, I think we're gonna salute off. I'm pretty sure it's pretty self-explanatory after this. Let it chill in the fridge for how long?
Well, I mean, you can obviously recognize when it's solidified, but usually it takes about 20 minutes. 20 minutes. It's really good.
Sounds good. Okay, well, I'll see you in 20 minutes.